if fantasy sometimes parodies reality, or sometimes when reality is more fictional than fantasy, right? More fanciful, right? I believe there's a situation where the inverse is very much more true than we think it is. In this case, I'm talking about Review Tech USA. I feel like we're in this arc where it's Review Tech USA versus the world, right? A bit of a play on the whole Scott Pilgrim versus the world, or you versus the world, right? You heard at least that phrase before, right? At least a number of times, whether it's in your own media, right, or something you read in a book, or somebody said, or describe an individual. This is where we're heading, and there's a lot of way we can take it, and there's a lot of way Rich can take it. Now, obviously, I think one of the most common thing people want Rich to do is just completely get off the internet, stop streaming for a while, take a big break. Is he gonna take a break? I really doubt it, because he is seeing an opportunity right now to make money, to gain fame, to gain traction. Right, this is right now the best opportunity for him to just, take. What's that saying? Oh my god, take the bull from the horn. You know what I mean? Where you're riding the horse, you're riding the tiger, right? If you know what I'm implying with that, riding the tiger, right? Yeah, for those out there. This is a situation where Rich is. He can either let things fall apart and do nothing and have no money for a while, or just say screw it, I'm going out there, I'm going to fight the world. If I lose, I lose, but I'm going to make sure that I am winning, or at least I am profiting off of it. And that's what he's doing. And I was in a group chat in the lolcow live Discord, and Wings was asked a question like, why is the Reviewtechusa dragging this out? Somebody asked him the question, and Rich basically gave it as Wings asked him about. Wings said that he's basically just dragging this out. He is trying to make as much money. This is the best opportunity that he can do. Yes, he should be taking a break from streaming. Yes, he should not be on the internet, given that everything he has said. But we're not seeing that, right? And I think the reason he's not doing that is because, he deleted his channel. I'll get into that a little bit towards the end, because there are some information that was revealed on stream. Now, I've been watching back and forth all his streams, right? And it is, very annoying, because it is just nothing of him. He's just coping, he's just seething, but he is, profiting off that, right? You can tell that he is not right in the head. There's something in him just broke. And I think it's been a long time coming, because I believe that most lolcows eventually have a breaking point, right? Where either their spirit is completely broken, like Wings, or they have no choice to lie, like Boogie, or they just spur up drama, and you can think of a million lolcows, right? Extending the line like DSP, or extreme cases where they really become the opposite sex, like Christian. There's been cases of lolcow doing that. That's more of the extreme cases, but it's someone like Rich, right? Reviewtechusa, he's using this opportunity to gain money, right? He's attacking whoever he can, which eventually will backfire, right? And how long is this going to last? How long is this going to continue? As Wings said, a month. I believe even Keem said this would probably last a couple weeks, right? That every other day, we're gonna see new stuff. Everybody's just attacking him. Now the issue is, because he's not on X, we're not seeing this happening in real time. So we have to wait a stream a day, right? Well, it's funny, because he's supposed to completely not be streaming anymore. He's supposed to completely stop till the election, but he's backed off of that, because he understands that it is better now to strike when the iron's hot, to just make as much money as he can, because he probably knows, right, that he is not going to be able to make a lot of money. He knows that even if he just focused all his time streaming, he probably realized that he may not get a lot out of it, right? He may struggle in the next couple of weeks, right? and I'll do a separate video on like what Rich could have really done to really help him. This isn't really this video right now. And as more information comes, I probably am going to change my way I'm going to describe that video, or at least how I'm going to present what I want to present. But it is going towards that direction. That Rich will just have to suffer, right? That he won't be able to live well for a couple period of time. And that's really how it is, right? We can easily say like we shouldn't bug him, but like the issue is he kind of is just he's just his mental state is just fractured, and there's not much we can do. We can tell him to take breaks, but the man's so far gone with both his consumption of marijuana and who knows whatever, right? That he has no choice to keep going, right? There are situations where a lot of people are like that. And given that all the allegations are coming out, well, not really coming out, but all him trying to address the allegation and him just kind of like frank, he's not being cohesive. He's just very much not able to structure what he wants, and it's just coming off at coping and seething. Even if he is correct, right? Even though let's say 100% he is correct, the way he is coming off is not helping him. The best thing he can do is just sit down and do a solid stream for an hour and just being relaxed. No drugs, no any substance or anything. But he won't do it because he knows that that's not going to bring in the euros, the money, the shekels, right? It won't. And obviously, as again, I'm repeating myself, should we stop bugging him? Should we just let him do what he wants? He's not. It doesn't really matter because he's just gonna strike out more and more as time goes on. Where is it gonna lead to? It probably would lead to him having just a major burnout and just like I can't do this anymore, right? Or he's just gonna just bounce back up because he gained a new audience, he gained a new following right from his streaming and everything. Even if he's wrong, right, he will be able to gain at least some more traction than he did before. Especially with his old channel, which I think I'll finally get into. In his latest stream, so when this video is being uploaded, his latest stream was Friday, right? I watched through it. It's just him rambling, coping and seething. So he had a Tipster there. Now him and Tipster were going at it. I'm not a big fan of Tipster myself. It's not about him grifting or anything like that. I've just never really been the biggest fan of Tipster. But what I'm trying to say is that him and Tipster got into this whole argument. They were both going at each other, both attacking each other, low-hanging fruit, all the fun, stupid stuff, right? And in it, Tipster asked, why did you delete the channel? Rich was just like, all right, I'll give you a reason, but you promise you can't leak it. Obviously, that's what ended up happening. And then, I guess they're both idiots because they're both very incompetent. Rich basically revealed the tag where it's like he couldn't make money because of invalid click numbers time. I believe meaning that like people were just clicking, but they didn't really count. Monetization, it was gone. You can't get it back. That's what he said. Live streaming has been my main source of income since 2019 and wasn't worth. So basically what he's saying that he made more money from live streaming than he did from doing videos. With I can believe that, but the issue is like for somebody who doesn't want to cover like drama or anything anymore or stuff like that, if you're going to like make money, right, the best way to gain a lot of traction, unless you're just somebody who's just naturally just a good talker, drama is the best way to up a revenue, right? Fighting with people on the internet, and that's how it is. And I don't know what's going to happen next. I'll cover as much as I can throughout the following days. I would like to apologize I haven't uploaded the last 2 or 3 days. Just a lot of things have been going on this week, and I need some time to rest up. So there will be more video down the line. Especially that master grade, I promise. But till then, y'all. Till then, have a good one. God bless. And subscribe, follow, who cares? Have a good one. God bless.